Today we will be solving problem 53. In this problem, two sprinters, Maggie and Judy, crossed the finish line in the world record for the 100-meter race, both taking 10.2 seconds. Judy accelerates for 3 seconds, Maggie accelerates for 2 seconds, and their acceleration is uniform, as in constant. And with this information, determine 1, their accelerations, 2, their velocities, and 3, which one is ahead at the 6-second mark and by how much. The answer. First, let's define. For B, define their max velocities as a clarification. Because Maggie accelerates for 2 seconds and Judy for 3, note that t is a unit here. It is just seconds, not any number of seconds. For T1m, we would denote this to mean the time that Maggie is accelerating, and T2m to denote the time that she is at top speed. T1m is given as 2 seconds, T2m is obviously 8.2 seconds. We do likewise for Judy. Now, let us note something, that Vm is really and Vj is really so we said that the total distance they travel in 10.2 seconds, delta xm and delta xj, and these two distances are equal, and they are both are equal to 100 meters. So we now plug all of this into the equation. Delta x equals vt plus 1/2 at squared, which would imply that 100 meters equals am t1m t2m, where t over here is the time spent at top speed, and t over here is the time accelerating. Likewise for Judy, we define so, with this said, let us calculate this. Let's see, where is it again? Yes, correct. We can compute from these two equations and with this said, thus settles part A. We now proceed on to part B. as V equals AT. Oops, my finger covered the screen for a second. Zoom out again so you can see it. Likewise, for part C, it's going to take some space, so we will simply flip the paper over in this case. Apologies for the short delay. So now we define T3M and T3J, the times that they spend at top speed before the 6-second mark. Okay. In this case, T3M equals 4 seconds and T3J equals 3 seconds. We define delta XM2 and delta XJ2 to avoid confusion with the originals. Delta XM2, in this case, is equal to VT3M. This one have AM VM T1M squared, which is yeah, that's correct. After some substitutions, 8 seconds squared AM plus 2 seconds squared AM is equal to 1250 over 23 meters. We'll add a step in here stating that this is equal and we compute likewise for delta xj2 being equal to in this case, this is equal to, from glancing at that, 13.5 seconds squared multiplied by Judy's acceleration. This is 1500 divided by 29 meters. The distance between them at the halfway point is, of course, confusion. As is clear from the above calculation, that 1250, as can be seen with the calculator, 1250 over 23 is larger than 1500 over 29, so it is Maggie who is ahead. And hence, we say Maggie is in the lead by 2.62 meters. Oops, that's my chemistry. Where is... here it is. Here is the answer. A quick glance at the textbook show that these answers are correct if rounded somewhat differently. By this I mean that if rounded to the accuracy of the textbook, they would be the correct answers. We will just box the answers for the sake of visibility. And then we will be done with this problem. Oops, did not mean to trap that equals sign. And another small correction. And that's it.